Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I just kind of wanted to go over about how I got my insurance to approve my breast reduction and everything that I had to do, my whole process. This was kind of like a common question that I've gotten from a lot of people, so I just kind of wanted to touch base on how I went about that whole process. So basically I just made an appointment with my doctor one day and just told him like, hey, I'm looking into getting a breast reduction and what do I do? Like, what do I need to do? Like, how do I get started? And things like that. So he kind of already knew. He probably did it before because he kind of already knew, like, he got me started on everything because my insurance, I have Medicaid. So they kind of have like certain requirements that you need to do beforehand before they cover the surgery. They want you to try like everything before you get the surgery. They want you to try going to a chiropractor or physical therapy, anything in that nature before they even consider doing a surgery. So for my doctor, he automatically sent me a referral to physical therapy. They got back to me in about 2 weeks. I did physical therapy for about twice a week for 2 months. And I just did that and I got that out the way before my doctor sent me to a surgeon, only because 9 times out of 10 my insurance was going to require me to do it anyway, so I might as well just get it out the way, right? So he had me do my physical therapy. I did physical therapy for the 2 months. Obviously there was no progress, there was no change or anything like that, so it wasn't working. I tried to do a chiropractor, but that was really expensive. Like, even with insurance, I still had a copay and it was still kind of expensive, so I didn't do that. I just did the physical therapy. And yeah, I think I just did physical therapy for 2 months, and I also had to lose weight. My insurance, they wanted my BMI to be at 31%. So for me, that was 20 pounds. 20 pounds. I ended up losing the 20 pounds in a month. If you guys want to know more about how I did that, let me know in the comments and I'll try to go into depth about that. That's a whole nother story time, a whole nother video. But I ended up losing the 20 pounds. I did that in the process of me going to physical therapy for 2 months because I was just trying to do everything at once. I was trying to get everything out the way. I didn't want anything stopping me from going forward with this process of me getting my surgery. So I did that. I lost 20 pounds. I did physical therapy for 2 months. Physical therapy was great, but it was only a temporary fix. It just felt good for the moment. And then by the time you got home and went to doing whatever it is you were doing before, you were back in pain. So it was kind of like, it wasn't working for me. So at the end of my 2 months, my physical therapist, he didn't see any kind of improvement. So he assisted in helping me with getting the surgery. My doctor, after I finished physical therapy and things like that, that's when he finally sent me a referral to my surgeon. So it took him about my surgeon, he was pretty quick with reaching out to me. His team was pretty quick with reaching out to me and stuff like that. I think I spoke with them 2 days after my doctor sent the referral. So they contacted me. They scheduled my consultation appointment. That was about 2 weeks out. So I went to my consultation appointment. That's where they take photos of your breasts and photos into insurance. They talk about the procedure, what goes on during the procedure, what happens, and things in that nature. So after that, that's when you wait. At that point, you're just waiting for insurance to approve or deny you. And look, thankfully I got approved. I'm still like so blessed that I got approved because I really thought I was gonna get denied. But it took for me about a month. It took a whole month for me to hear back from insurance. That was the most stressful month of my life. So once I heard back from them that I got approved, that's when they went ahead and scheduled my surgery. So it's a quick process, but every step takes time. Like, each step for me took at least 2 weeks to a month to get completed. So after that, they scheduled my surgery, and my surgery was scheduled out 1 month after my approval date. So after a month, I was able to get my surgery and everything was good to go. But it's just a real lengthy process. A lot of people don't want to do it, or a lot of people want to just pay out of pocket so they don't have to wait so long for the surgery. For me, it took about 4 or 5 months for me to get my surgery. And that's a long time, but it's worth every little bit of the wait. Like, if I had to redo it 1,000 times, I'd redo it 1,000 times because it's worth it. Like, I went from a J to a pretty little C. I'm a little C right now. So it was definitely worth it. I do recommend it to anybody who is thinking about getting one. Get it as soon as possible. If you ask me if it was worth the wait, I would say yes. I would definitely say yes. I'd rather wait than pay out of pocket. Excuse me. The surgery is pretty expensive. It's a pretty penny. Depending on where you live too, I'm assuming it differs, like price range per state or wherever you are. I'm pretty sure it is different everywhere. But me, I wasn't trying to pay out of pocket. If I didn't have to pay out of pocket, I wasn't going to pay out of pocket. So it is a pretty lengthy process, but it's definitely well worth the wait. I'm trying to think of anything else. But yeah, that's really all it is to it. You just bring it up to your primary care provider that you're interested in getting a breast reduction. Hopefully, they should know the steps to starting that process for you. My doctor, he was straight to it. He started me up on physical therapy. He let me know that, hey, I'm not saying you're overweight or anything, but to them you are. So you might want to just lose a little bit of weight just in case. So they didn't have a reason to deny me. He wasn't trying to have, he didn't want insurance to have any kind of reason to deny me. So we got everything out the way in the beginning, and the process went very smooth for me. I do recommend everybody else do that. Like, if anybody who's wanting to get a breast reduction too, like if your doctor's telling you that you might have to lose a little bit of weight, your BMI is over the limit for the surgery, listen, try to lose weight before sending in before your doctor sends in your referral, anything like that. Do what you gotta do beforehand so it makes the process, it makes the whole process just that much smoother for you. And I'm still so happy about it. Like, I'm still like in shock. I'm still trying to accept the fact that I actually got the surgery. I've been talking about getting the surgery since I was a minor, and it's just crazy that I still got it. But I've tried to answer everybody's questions. If I didn't, please let me know. Anything else that you guys like to know, anything else that you guys want me to touch base on in the comments, and I will try my best to touch base on those and answer those questions for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody's support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys.